Hey everybody, welcome back to Inspired Dishes. Today I will be making bacon spinach dip. Now before I get started, some of this might be voice over and then some of it, it's going to be for me live. I thought about this because I used most of the stuff I already had in my home. Now I only had 3 items that I actually bought, but everything else I pretty much already had. So yeah, let's get started. I got my bacon, I already had that. Plain yogurt. My yogurt, I bought that. Now, make sure it's Greek or plain yogurt. I think Greek is already plain, but Greek, it could be Greek style plain yogurt. Now, don't walk up in here, don't walk in the grocery store, then walk home thinking you don't did something, coming back with some vanilla yogurt. Because first, you failed the assignment. You didn't understand it at all. Vanilla yogurt is not the same as plain yogurt, so please, if you don't want your spinach dip to be all a little sweet, please don't get vanilla yogurt. Get plain yogurt, y'all. That's what I have right here. Also, inside of my plain yogurt, I will be putting a little bit of ranch seasoning. Now, I use this for another recipe or two. I actually love this. So, yeah, I will be sprinkling that inside of that. I have my spinach from another recipe. So I had leftover spinach that I'm going to use. Also, I need garlic. I'm going to pretty much roast my garlic up. So yeah, I bought this as well. I already had chicken powder, but the seasoning pack from the ranch is already a little salty enough. As well as I'm going to be using some cheese that I also had as well. That's a little salty as well. Now, usually for my spinach dip, I use white cheese. However, I didn't have that. And yeah, I said I was going to use what I had. So yeah, I will be using the yellow cheese instead. Also, I will be using some mayo. Just use some regular mayo, y'all. I won't really tell you Miracle because it's a little sweet. I have bread to dip it in once I get done. And I thought about like making this garlic bread. And I said, what can I use that I already have? I already had white bread. So I said, I can make garlic bread with this white bread. So that's why I have the garlic, the white bread. You know, with garlic, you need parsley, a pop of green. I didn't have no parsley, so I will be using my spinach, but cutting it like really small and placing it on there so like parsley. It's improvised for me, y'all. And also, too, have some onions that's cut up. I forgot to also tell you, you need butter. However, I don't have butter. I have shortening, butter flavor shortening. So I will be using that to make my garlic butter. But if you have regular butter, that's good. Okay, now I pretty much cut the top off of the garlic in order for me to drizzle it with oil. However, I can find my oil. I don't even know if I even have anymore. So I put some of my shortening on top of it. So if you have butter or if you have oil, go ahead and drizzle it a little bit on top, and then go ahead and close it up like I'm doing it. I had it on the oven, I think on like 450, between 4 to 450 for about 45 minutes in order for it to roast. Okay, now while I have that garlic in the oven roasting, I'm pretty much gonna make my bacon, and I pretty much have that cooking up. Okay, now since I took the bacon out, you want to make sure you keep that fat. Don't discard it, y'all. Like this is the good part. So yeah, after you keep the bacon fat in there, pretty much gonna saute up our onions. And that's what I'm doing right here. Now, I didn't saute it thoroughly because I'm going to also add the spinach to the mix. Yes, y'all. We want some of that spinach to have some of that bacon juice as well. So, yeah, we're going to saute the spinach as well. So, that's the reason why I didn't caramelize the onions a little bit more, because it's going to cook up more as the spinach cooks up. Okay, now I have this sauteing. I'm so used to doing voiceovers. Yeah, I feel, but anyway, y'all got the saute. When I said the kitchen smells so good, y'all. Smells so good. Now I started to just throw the onions in there since they was already small, and I guess it was gonna cook it when I baked the spinach. However, yeah, I want it to be caramelized. I didn't want to risk just taste it a little bit. Yeah, I just want it to be caramelized. And also too, is like you can never go wrong with cooking that bacon fat. Even though I was gonna already make the spinach in bacon fat, but still. Why not do the onions as well? So what I'm going to do is just sprinkle a little bit of the chicken powder, y'all. Because it's going to be salty with the ranch dressing. And then also too the cheese and then the bacon. Yeah, just a little bit, y'all. Y'all can see that? Just a little bit. You don't need that much. I just want to taste that little bit of chicken flavor inside of my spinach. Yeah, but yeah, you don't need that much because, like I said, pretty much salty. And I tried that spinach dip before. Yeah, you don't need no season really. But like I said, I want to taste a little bit of chicken powder. So yeah, that's why I got it in here. So yeah, that's pretty much ready. And you can just put that to the side to let it cool down. And I still got my garlic, roasting. Just now it's roasting on an open fire. Yeah, frost nipping at your nose. Girl, you got the vocals. Okay, I let that cool down for a little bit. I say my kitchen, it smells so good. The bacon, even the garlic roasting in the oven, it smells so good. But I was looking at a recipe and they said like, make sure like you cook, like I think they boiled their spinach in water, but they said make sure you take out the excess water and stuff, because if not, whenever you put it in the oven, it's like, I think it said it's gonna like separate or make it oily. So yeah, that's why I have the paper towel, and I'm pretty much going to like damp it a little bit. And I know it got the onions and stuff in it, so I'm praying to God that it don't like get stuck on this, some of the onions on here. And I still want this bacon fat taste on here. I don't want to take too much off fully, but it is what it is. I'm touching it because I'm the only one going to be eating it, really. Take a little bit off, because that's the part I'm going to be using for the parsley, for my bread, my toast. So right here, I have my butter flavor shortening. That's probably like 2 tablespoons, I'm sorry. But it's just depending on how much people you're trying to feed and how much garlic bread you're trying to make. So now, yes, I'm trying to see my garlic that I roasted. It took about 45 minutes. The kitchen smells so good, y'all. Now, I know y'all might say, oh, that look burnt. No, that's roast, baby. That's roasted, baby. Now, I'm not going to squeeze the whole, like, thing in there because that's too much garlic. Part right here. Ooh, shoot, it's a little hot. To pretty much mix it up. Alright, and I just want to add a little bit more powder, chicken powder. Not too much. Okay, now I try my best to mix it, y'all. Now I should have cut the spinach up, like chopped it up. I tried to, but yeah, I had a little hard time. It is what it is. Don't be trying to check me. But y'all can go ahead and chop y'all's up a little bit finer. So yeah, now we're pretty much ready to start making dip. Okay, so I have my yogurt right here, and I'm gonna put that packet, not all of it, but probably like half of it. But I'm not gonna be using all of that, and just stir it around. It's like I said, be careful with that chicken powder, cause yeah, all it's got salt on it, so you really don't need all of that. Okay, so I have my spinach, so now I'm gonna add in yogurt that I just put the ranch dressing in. We're gonna put our mayo in. Yeah, I had a little top on it that you could open it. It was too hard and I could have used a knife, but I didn't want to risk cutting myself, so yeah, I just cut a little hole on the side. You really weren't supposed to do that, but I don't have time. One thing I'm not going to do is keep playing with this mayo, with this mayo packet, for real. So yeah, squeeze your little mayo on there. Okay, I put my cheese in there as well, and I'm going to put a little bit of bacon in there as well too. Not all, because I want to use some for the top once it's done, everything's done. So yeah, I'm going to put some bacon in there, not all, but some. And you want to taste it too, make sure, it's to your liking. Okay, not bad at all, but of course I'm going to add some more cheese. Alright, I just went ahead and put all the bacon in there because I was like, man, this ain't enough bacon for me. So what I'm going to do, since I still want to put some to the top, I'm just going to make some more bacon. It don't take that long at all, really. So yeah, I'm just going to make a little bit more bacon. Now you want to grease the other pan that you put it in with butter. I'm going to use my cooking spray, but if you have just regular butter, use that. My cooking spray is just like, it don't know how to act. It go everywhere, get butt wild. So yeah. And I know I need more spinach in this too. It's like the spinach in one area. This little cooking thing too big for that. It is what it is. It'll work out still. As long as it ain't too small. It could be too big, but as long as it ain't too small. Alright, so now we're going to put some more cheese on that. And like I said, I would use the white cheese. However, I only had this yellow cheese, so this gonna do it's just as good. Just to do. So we're gonna put it in the oven on 350. Let you know how long it's been in there cooking. Okay, while that's into the side, we're gonna make our garlic bread, and I'm pretty much gonna spread on, you know, what you saw earlier. And I have the oven on broil, so you're just gonna put that in the preheated oven on broil, and it takes about a few seconds. Don't walk away from it because it could easily burn up. So like a few seconds, and it'll be finished. Yes, y'all. Yes. Now I did have like a little oil at the bottom. That's why I said you want to make sure you drain the spinach really good. Try not to make it fall. It's a little hot. Whew. It's a little hot. And I tell you, this is good again. I know. The last few been, yeah. This is good. Bacon, the ranch seasoning, the cheese have salt in it. Be careful if you do use that powder, bouillon chicken powder, just use a sprinkle of it. Taste the bacon, I taste the seasonings, and then another star of this show is the bread. When you roast with garlic, it's something like me, I love do stuff that's quick. However, I tried the mince a couple of times. It's easier, but I don't too much like that minced garlic. Just, you know, the garlic that's already minced together, already, you can just buy it like that. Or the other one, the regular, you know, garlic bulb. I know it takes longer to peel and everything, but it tastes better to me. However, when you roast it, I know it takes longer. However, it is so worth it. When I say this is like the star, and I thought I didn't have butter, had shortening. It's still so good. And then also too, I said, man, I need some greenery. I didn't have no parsley, but I had spinach. So I said, I could probably use this. When I said it looks so beautiful, like 5-star restaurant, you feel me? Now just be careful with putting your bread in here because it's not as firm as I would like. I said it's probably because it was a little greasy. But as far as the taste, this food is good. As far as ranch, you can pretty much taste the ranch. When I say that ranch add a great flavor, pretty much all I had to say regarding that, y'all. Make sure you like, make sure you share. And please go out and make this recipe, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.